Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Thursday the 17th of January. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Don't forget the site to get free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen and by you coming back and using the site regularly. It's that keeps us free of charge, so thank you for doing that. I want to kick off today just showing you the output from the ECMWF, which is on the left here, and the GFS on the right. Differences between the two just at the moment. What we've got to look for is this ridge that's just up towards the north of the country. You see the GFS makes more of it off towards the east, the ECMWF keeps it up towards the north, and got to favour the ECMWF at the moment. It's been so much better than the GFS, so we're going to lean into this idea. This is for the period going through from next Thursday through to Sunday the 27th, and what it does, it digs that jet stream down into the Atlantic, look, and then it builds back north, creating this ridge, but it then sinks back south, and it's that creates the trough across Europe, and we keep this blocking high up towards the north, so indicating that things don't really change that much. Now the GM model is the favoured model of the day once again. Let's just get back to the beginning of that one. And what this shows over the coming days is areas of low pressure coming into the west. This is our little area of low pressure for tomorrow, and then just watch what happens. It keeps the cold easterlies going, and the GEM, the Canadians, have been very good at this recently. It keeps the cold air going, and then for Monday, look, it brings in another area of low pressure. So I think we really do have to think about the risk of low pressure and the idea of some more snow to come across Southern Ireland, parts of Wales and Southern England on Monday. Then I think we need to look at that low that gets stuck over us Monday into Tuesday. Brings the threat of some more wintry weather. Not a high risk at the moment, but I think it's something that we've got to consider, that it stays there. And it's something that's been backed up by the ECMWF, and the GFS has now come on board with this idea too. So we do have to consider the idea of the wintry weather continuing early into next week. And then we just stay cold with the easterly flow continuing, although hints from the GEM trying to get low pressure in from the west, but it's just not going to succeed. This is the chart for the 27th, and you see this area of low pressure, it comes in, gets into the west, but then comes up against the cold air, and hey, just sinks itself back southeastwards again. Now of course we're talking about snow tomorrow, and that looks as if it is going to become a little bit of a problem. This is the snow depth prediction that went out earlier on. Many of you will have seen this. This is for 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, so by 6 o'clock by Saturday morning, and what we find is rain falling in snow falling in this area here around 6 o'clock on Friday morning. And then what I've done is I've just marked on these lines here to show the snow moving eastwards during the course of the day. Now at the moment we think that this area here probably extends a little bit out into there now by the end of the day, so it looks like more snow across East Anglia, across the Midlands and Wales, probably less across northern parts of England. It seems to do a pivot. It gives us this period of snow through this more central portion of the country before it then starts to clear away to the south, although there is some uncertainty as to exactly how that happens, but I'm happier with the idea of these amounts of snowfall. Okay, so what happens later on? Well, this is the CFS prediction looking ahead into February, and very little change really, remarkably similar. These are the heights. You have to kind of twist your head around a little bit to see these. There's the British Isles, look, but it keeps high the normal heights to the north, it keeps low the normal heights to the south. That results in easterly winds through week 1, which is up to the 23rd of January. Then we get into week 2, which takes us 24th of January to the 30th. Still got our low the normal heights there, high the normal heights to the north, still keeping our northeast flow. Although what we might find is a few milder intrusions just getting into the south of the country, but overall that's quite a wintry scenario once again. And then into weeks 3 and also weeks 4, still very similar, low the normal heights across and to the west of the UK, with above normal out towards the east. We maintain this east and northeasterly flow, keeping things cold towards the north and the east through week 3, and then through week 4, which takes us early part of February. Still got below normal heights across the UK, above normal towards Greenland. Things tending perhaps the cold air sticking through Scotland then, and probably more of a chance of milder air getting back into the south. But realistically, I still think we've got to be thinking of the period from the 10th to about the 15th of February before we see proper milder air, really trying to have an attempt at getting back. That's the way that things appear to be shaping up just at the moment. So, thanks again for watching. Don't forget weatherweb.net to get free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen here. It's by you coming back and viewing the site and viewing the adverts. That's what keeps us free of charge. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for telling your friends about us. You can follow us on Twitter at Weather School, or do a search on Facebook for Weather School. So once again, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.